Hey, how's it going, everybody? Revolutionary Cowboy here, and as you can see, got a couple more Ninja Turtle figures here to add to my collection. Got these over the last week. In fact, one of them I just got today, so thought I'd finally share them with you guys. I know it's been a while since the last time did an action figure video. It's just been kind of tight on money as of late between the bullshit at my job, bills. And then, of course, I had to buy a new TV after my old one went out because it was also a brand that's not made anymore. And bought it 3 years ago. Piece of crap went out on me, so I just said, fuck it. Instead of going through money to repair it, I just went out and got a new one. Set myself back, but hey, I got a new brand of TV. A good brand, excuse me. I can get in that. I'll get into that later. That's not what the video's about. So I'm gonna get on to business with the figures here. My two vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures in the package that I won't be taking out unless I get a second one of each of these figures, because, well, you should know by now that these figures are really hard to come by anymore. And right now I'm trying to get as many as I can right now. First, the one I got this one last week. This is Don, the Undercover Turtle from the Disguised Turtles variation, which this line inspired so many other lines of the Turtles wearing different outfits and all sorts of different gimmicks, like the Sewer Sports, which the figure next to it is in the Sewer Sports series. The Rock and Roll Turtles, the Turtle Games. I can go down the list of all the figures that came after the Disguised Turtles. Anyways, this one here, Don the Undercover Turtle, comes with his brown hat, his trench coat, and then his pretty cool accessories. You got a briefcase, a gun, a slice of pizza. All the accessories are black, so I wouldn't suggest eating a black slice of pizza. I guess it could be painted nowadays, but this is back in the early 90s when they didn't paint the accessory. They were just all one color. I got this accessory here, which isn't listed. I don't know what it's supposed to be. If it's supposed to be his bow staff or something. I don't know what it is. It's not even listed on the accessories. And then this right here. This is why I like this figure. His cool little mask that can go on his face so he can fool people that he's not a turtle. I mean, yeah. It's kind of a dumb mask, but hey, that's kind of what I like. Because it can go around his face and then, fools enemies. And you got like his little tagline here. I like my pizza shaken, not stirred, which does make sense, because you don't shake or stir pizza unless you start with pizza sauce. Now, before I get to my next figure, let me tell everybody that's kind of been following me on Twitter and is a friend of mine on Facebook. This is the figure I had to wait on for a while. Apparently, my normal mail carrier was out sick, and they needed two people to do one person's job. Instead of coming with my mail like it's supposed to, I guess another person was going to have it delivered to me. I wasn't home at the time. I had to go through the crap of calling the post office and emailing them to make sure it got redelivered. So when it should have come Monday of last week, it didn't come until Wednesday. So whatever, I'm glad I didn't have to go and pick it up because I don't want to get up early in the morning to go to the damn post office to get a package. And I didn't want to have them return it to the seller. But anyways, I'm happy this figure in my collection. I've actually owned this figure twice as a child. The first one I got from my cousin when I got into TMNT. And I think he already didn't have the accessories. And then the second one I bought later on. And, of course, don't have that one anymore either. And, well, I'm glad to have this one again. This one does not leave my side. If it gets lost again, I will freak out. Alright, this one next to my Undercover Don is my figure of Grand Slammin' Raph from the Sewer Sports All-Stars series. And I actually never have owned this figure. I missed out on it. I had the two Leonardos and the Michelangelo that were in the series. And I just recently added one of the Leonardos and the Michelangelo and the Donatello I never had. And if you haven't seen those figures, I'll try to show them on again. Show them later. You can go watch my other videos. Anyways, as the name implies, he's a baseball player. His cool little blue hat, his baseball jersey, pants, cleats, glove. His accessories are a bat, a tee, which is on like a kind of a manhole cover, base, and it's kind of like a tee-ball, because honestly, if it came with just a little baseball, it'd get lost too easy. And then a glove. The only accessory I think is missing that they should have included was a batter's helmet, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, you'd have to put on over his big old head. I guess they didn't want to do that, so whatever. Just got this figure today, so now I've got about 12 figures in my collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hope to add some more later on in the month. depending on how much money I've left after I'm done buying gifts, because I'm glad I have a very small family and I don't plan on spending too much money on them. But, oh well, I mean, it's whatever. I like buying these for fun, add to my collection. Hope to add more, and I might try to do an update video to show y'all how my collection is doing so far. And by the way, if anyone's wondering, these are not for trade. Do not ask. I love my turtle figures to not trade. If anything, I want to buy more turtle figures. If you're someone who collects vintage turtles and you want like wrestling figures or something, or you're willing to sell them for a good price, let me know, because really, I'm trying to build my Ninja Turtle collection. So don't ask me, oh, can you trade me that Undercover Dawn or your grandson Raph? Like, no, don't even ask. I will ignore you, or I will politely tell you I'm not trading for these figures. I love Ninja Turtles. I mean, they were a big part of my childhood, and they have to be my number one fandom of all time. And I loved all the versions. I mean, heck, I even liked the crappy one they did in 97 for a while. But honestly, I mean, I'm a bigger fan of the 1987 cartoon, the 2003 cartoon, the movies. Not as familiar with the comic series that started it all back in the 1984, because I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't born until 85, and I was more familiar with the Archie comic series. But still, I love TMNT, and I hope to add more figures collection. And I will click the ones that are out of the package, but for the most part, I prefer ones that are made on card, like these, because I like to hang them on the wall. But if you have a loose figure, I might buy it. Or out of the package figure, I mean, whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like these figures, make sure to leave comments, rate the video, and if you like to see more TMNT and maybe wrestling, Power Rangers, and anything else that you may share interest in that I like, well, then subscribe. This is, dang it, I'm a lost for words. This is why I need a script. Okay, anyways, I'm Revolutionary Cowboy. Thanks for watching, and rock on.